Maya architecture enriched in the New World because of the complexity and variety of manuscription. Structures giants limestone covered with stucco were inscribed. The buildings were decorated with termites and crests carved in stone and stucco and swallowed painted by the large amount of limestone available in Puerto Mayan land. Mixing limestone and wet acid produced impressive amounts. The construction of pyramids and palaces usually in the per-class. Pyramids were crowned with 3 wooden temples and zag and triadic complexes. During the class had 1 or 2 quarters which the Maya bowed further. To make the walls, they used a block into rounds, then topping with smart stone and other materials in tikal, the orange, walnut, and many other sides, from pieces of steel and obsidian, as filer as well as provision structures. Imperfection in the drawing were compensated with layers of stucco decoration. What we see now is the last step of construction, but it really is not usual to find more than 5 construction phases.
Easily described as the division of space, grades, monuments, and causeways. In this case, the public squares were outdoor meeting place for people, and the focus of urban designs where interior space was entirely secondary, and the size outdoor the city was available. How nature didactic, carefully attention was placed on the directional orientation of the temples and observatories so that they were constructed in accordance with Maya interpretation of the orbit of the stars. Outside of the constantly evolving urban center, households were less permanent and more made of ordinary people. At the heart of the Maya cities were large squares surrounded by their gourmet and religious buildings, as the royal acropolis, great pyramids, temples, and occasionally ball games. Immediately outside of this retail center were the structure of lesser nobles, small temples, and individual shrines.
Regional architectural styles. According to George F. Andrews, there are different architectural styles defined, then present a synthesis of those styles. Number 1. East. With large number and quality of current monuments and hieroglyphics inscription. The buildings has very thin wall, narrow rooms with fake Mayan arches, and strange faces covered in part by sculpture in stone and stucco. Example: Copan in Honduras, Tazumal and San Andreas, El Salvador. Number 2. Central Pitting. From step pyramids, temple, and high hollow crest of hidden crest, 2-story place with thick walls, room narrow and low false Mayan arches. Example: Tikal in Guatemala. Usumancita. Number 3. Buildings such temples in natural elevation. No pyramidal platforms, thin walls, number rooms, narrow, high false crest Mayan arches, and double wall with niches. Example: Yatzilan, Mexico. Number 4. Northwest. Buildings with elegant sculpture in stucco and stone. Small buildings with large rooms and high false Mayan arches. The openings hollow space in walls are wide, give the interior light and ventilation. Example: Palenque, Mexico. Number 5. Riobec. Buildings, pyramids, towers, round corners, and symbolic stairs. They are most vertical and impossible to climb. The temple is simply doors, recess. The decor includes masks of animals from and geometric designs, example become in Chicana, Chupint in Mexico. Number 6. Chinese. Here are similar elements in the Rio-Bec and Puc styles. Here buildings have facades on 3 sides and decoration are animal masks on doors. Also used on the molding projected stone to place statues, rest of wall check masks, example Jacobs and Tabasco, Mexico.
Palaces. Large and named after ugly decorated, the palaces usually found near the center of city and houses the population elite. Only extremely large royal palace or the consists of many chambers on different levels might be acropolis. However, after these were on the story and consisted of many small chambers and the layers on interior courtyard, these structures appear to take into account the functionality required of the residents, as well as seem to agree that many places are home to several tombs. Pyramids and temples. After the most important religious temples were out of the Mayan pyramids, presumably as the closest place to have 1% discoveries point to the extent the pyramids at tombs. The temples, the symbol seems rarely have contained burials. The log of the burial chamber, however, allowed the sacred Mayan access at most 2 small rooms to be used for various ritual purposes. Located on top of the pyramids, more than 60 meters high and the mirador, the temples were impressive structures decorated.
In conclusion, we can say that the Mayan architecture is very important because it represents one of the many cultures that exist in the New World. Because of the complexity and variety of meaning of expression, Mayan architecture flourished mainly around 6 areas: Pichen, the Montoya Valley, Usumacinta River Basin, and Rio Bec region. The Mayan buildings were made of wood and basically limestone, among others. Today has made discoveries about Mayan architecture, and the result of this finding have been beautiful pieces representing the Mayan culture. The Mayan culture is one of many cultures that represent the work of art with only natural elements such as wood, stone painting, ceramic, among others.